Music licensing reimagined.
Hello everyone and welcome to another live stream today. Today we're going to be as usual procedure. I'll be solving some puzzles, could be playing some games. More than happy to analyze any games from the viewers and any questions you might have. I will be here to answer them. So let me know how the voices, if you hear how the background music is.
Artlist.io.
Alright, so wait for some people to join here. And then we'll get down to solving some puzzles.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, so let me hear change the music. Alright, so for all that joins in, drop a message in the chat. Let me know how things are going. If you're a new viewer here, new to the channel, if you're a regular viewer, I see some very interesting chests here. I'm just changing background music here. I'll put something more
Music
in the spirit
reimagined.
of the tournament, of the street chess. Alright, so waiting for a couple people to join yet.
Artlist.io.
Welcome everyone, we'll start analyzing very soon. Okay. Check here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Get some again tunes today.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Alright. Thank you. If everyone is new here, then drop a comment in the chat, let me know you're here, and then we'll pick up some very interesting chests today. Let me know how the music volume is, if it's not overpowering. Yes, some music here, man.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Okay, let me just get it just left back.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, so I'll start with solving some puzzle rush here. Get warmed up as usual. Okay, let's get rolling here.
Artlist.io.
Okay, let's see what puzzles we have here. Should be a free knight. Mate. Free rook. Mate. Okay, checkmate. Checkmate here. Mate here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Checkmate here. Mate here. What's this? Oh yeah, it's taken with the bishop at the end. We win this here. Stop him and we take here. Give a check. Take the rook. Mate right here. Take and raise go with the pawn.
Artlist.io.
Take here. Check bishop d7. We take the rook. Queen b6 against a mate right in here. Check and take rook. Knight f7. Take here, play queen c1, mate.
Music licensing
Queen
reimagined.
d1, mate. Black, not a mouse slip. Check. Mate. Aye, land with the queen there. Yeah, 2 first. Alright.
Artlist.io.
Check what's going on here.
Artlist.io.
Shots. Yeah, just cancel. Okay, back here. Continuing again.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Okay, get rookie and b1. Check. Get him here with a mate. Yeah, there's a clear checkmate here. It's
Music
very nice.
licensing
Use puzzle
reimagined.
rush. Keep warmed up. Cool. Rook. What's this? Yeah, check. Take then we get the queen.
Artlist.io.
Mage here. Where's the checkmate here? Queen f3. Take here, play queen f5, win bishop.
Music
Knight f3.
licensing reimagined.
Take here, win the bishop. Mate. Where's the checkmate here? Yeah, we come on g5. Get him in the end here. Think we play.
Artlist.io.
Get him down here. Check. Not so easy. Take this. Take here. Check. Bishop d5.
Music licensing reimagined.
No. G7. Okay, it's a solid start. Let's see if we get 40 here. So if anyone that's coming new, tuning in, be sure to drop that in the chat. Let me know how the music is compared to my voice.
Artlist.io.
Alright. Let's get another one going.
Artlist.io.
2-1. Takes. That's the rook. Checks mate here. Strange mate to be that early. Mate here.
Music licensing
Mate.
reimagined.
Checkmate. 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 Mate. Yeah, these ones are very easy. Not all of them are like that. Mate is here.
Artlist.io.
Mate here. Check. Checkmate. Oh, you can play mate here. Knight g3 mate. Queen c1.
Music licensing
Check.
reimagined.
Mate here. Where's the checkmate? We'll take this. Okay, we take his rook. Yeah, check here, take his rook. Check and take his rook. Check game, checkmate, rook f3. And take his rook. Take here.
Artlist.io.
Queen f5. Game mate here. Wait, we're going to respond to it. Mate. That's a very nice trick. Check. And here. Queen.
Music licensing
Do this.
reimagined.
Mate. The rook is. What can I take? Should I take this? Yeah. Rook. Let's check.
Artlist.io.
I will choose queen. Where do we run? The king is here. Get queen. This bishop before that, very nice idea actually. C6.
Music licensing reimagined.
Check. She wanted queen. Take with me through till the night. Okay, 39. We're almost at 40. We're almost at 40 there. Let's try to get 40 puzzles in 3 minutes. Now, I like Puzzle Rush generally. I do recommend it to do something you do the whole day, but I recommend it good for keeping your tactics sharp and, you know, those quick tactics. Sometimes they set games when you're playing a tour game and you're in the heat of the situation, your time is ticking low, and you miss a tactic. That's a big problem. Puzzle Rush is there to keep you in check, to make sure you see all those tactics well. Alright,
licensing reimagined.
there. Okay, so anyone that's new here, if we have any new viewers, any regular viewers, welcome. Drop a comment, show some support. If anyone who's seen me for the first time, I'm international chess master Alan-Safar Ramoutar from the small island of Trinidad and Tobago. The highest rated player from there, and slowly on the way to get the GM title. Alright, let's play this.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, let's move forward.
Artlist.io.
What connection failed? What's this? Yeah, Queen.
Music licensing reimagined.
Take here, take the knight. Take this, take there. Here's mate. Down here's mate.
Artlist.io.
Takes. So this mate, bishop. Hey, has to drag the pieces.
Music licensing reimagined.
What's this now? I know. Made some blunder or something like that. So guys, if you have any games that you'd like to be analyzed on stream, if you had a good game you played, you could drop it here and I will review the game live.
Artlist.io.
Any games that you have, that you want some questions on, or some good games you want to show off, is welcome to be pasted here. Alright.
Artlist.io.
Alright, let's continue. See what's the move.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Happen.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Small little bit. To win the queen here. No, 94 is the move.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Simply bishop b2. And then if he takes, bishop comes back here and traps the rook in the corner. Try again.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Hello. Where you from, Mr. Joseph? Let me just try some more puzzles here. Let me know where you guys are from.
Reimagined.
Mate here, checkmate. Alright, so let's try to solve as many puzzles as possible. Takes, okay. Mate. Checkmate right here. Takes.
Artlist.io.
Takes. Here takes queen, he can't stop it. Mate right here. Check. Mate coming. Here e3. Okay, we push it. Takes king 7, he can't. Okay,
Music licensing reimagined.
Queen h5, and we take here, we take the rook. We have knight f3 here. Queen h2, we have queen f7. Take here, trade the queens, take the knight. We could take here simply. Queen h4 takes to the rook. What now? Queen should be trapped. Knight c1. Okay, we have smaller mate coming up. To move the knight. I think we take here, queen back. We take here, check. We take this way. Book it.
Music licensing
Queen,
reimagined.
queen, no. Rook. free queen. 92 and take here simply. Mate.
Artlist.io.
Maybe take here and win the queen like this. Take here, okay. Huh. This one is not so easy, but I think. Rook e8. G5.
Music licensing
Queen F4.
reimagined.
Take this check and with the queen. It looks cool. It's not so clear. This is not so clear. Check. No. Yeah, that's wrong. Check and mate. Check. Yeah, this is very well.
Artlist.io.
This is not easy. This is not easy at all. Okay, we got 39. One more shot. Yeah, these puzzles. So what we're doing here
reimagined.
is like these puzzles. This is on chess.com. They have what is known as puzzle rush. So in 3 minutes you have to solve as many puzzles as possible, and that's not easy at all. So there's a lot of puzzles to be solved in 3 minutes. So the whole point of that is it trains your brain to see like these ideas and puzzles very quickly. That's the main idea. So I solved 39 puzzles in 3 minutes. Some of them are very simple, but the whole point is when you play in the chess tournament, time is these days very important. So you need to be able, your brain needs to be able to see these things quickly. Because if we had unlimited time, then everyone would be able to sit down and think and spend as much time as they want. Alright, so I'm going to continue with that. Seems the internet is not so good for the stream. I will try to solve this.
Music licensing reimagined.
Guys, how is the stream? Is it buffering or is it working fine?
Artlist.io. I don't know what's connection feel with this. Try again. Take this. Mate. Checkmate here. Take this. Mate here. Let's blow our queen. Just mate. Yeah, that was too
That was a poor one. That was a poor one. If anyone that's new in chat, be sure to drop a comment. So we have a new viewer here. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Do you play chess regularly? Do you have some rating? What's your goals and ambitions in the game? Let me know that. It's always good to know a little bit about who is watching. Okay, I'll go through, I'll play. I'll play some rapid games. That way I can explain more in depth here. Okay. So I play more Blitz than rapid, so my rapid rating is not too high here, but let's try to explain. So first, play d4, knight f6. Let's stick with opening principles, develop my pieces, develop my knight. Plays g6. Here I'll try knight c3, going for the Jobava London. If he plays d5, I'll play bishop to f4. So it's very smooth development, taking control of the dark squares in the center. Bishop g7, now knight b5. Attacking here immediately. Knight a6 defense, I play e3. Opening up my other bishop, logical natural move. Play c6, so I simply go back. Knight c7. He may have some ideas to play here and get my bishop, so I'll just play h3. Next I develop my pieces out. Castle. Ah, nice healthy game. Now e2 or d3 is a question. I like bishop d3. To me, it looks better. I don't see why I should play bishop on e2. A little bit more passive, especially since he's not threatening any c5 or any action in the center. Knight e8, castle here. He'll put knight on d6 for sure. He wants to play knight e6, bishop f5. That's his idea. So anyone that's new here to the stream, anyone that's new in chat, be sure to drop a comment here. Drop a comment, tell me a bit about yourself. If we have any new viewers, tell me about where you come from, if you have a chess rating, your goals, if you need any advice or anything like that, you can ask it. And let me know if the stream is fine, if the music is okay, if it's not lagging too much. Okay, so knight e4 he plays. Huh. Do I take the knight? Of course not. If I take with the knight, he'll take with the pawn and that'll be a fork. I'm more inclined to move the knight. Now here's what's known as the superfluous knights. If anyone's hearing this concept for the first time, basically both of his knights would like to be at this e4 square, but only one of them could at a time. So this knight on f, okay, so he moves there. But if I would have exchanged, the other knight would come and he would be happy. So now I play e5, taking some space on the queen side, trying to just clamp him down. A tier list video of what?
Reimagined.
What do you mean tier list video of what? This I can play. I like to play c4 here. Yeah. We're coming in here, putting some pressure on the center.
Artlist.io.
Alright, so now let me open the center and take some advantage of the position here, trying to come out from here. Queen b3. Now they're attacking this pawn. This is not looking good for him.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Alright, I just had some guys, I just had some problems with the internet here. Now looks like I just take this and take on E6, and then it looks like I'll win 2 pawns here. I don't know what this guy is doing. Where is this man from?
Music
Indonesia.
licensing reimagined.
Probably been going to the beach too much and not studying any chess. The kind of moves he's been playing. So we have 2 pawns. But as we all know, we don't like to celebrate too early. We give him a check here. I like how this position looks.
Artlist.io.
Let's get my rook on the open file. Standard procedure. Following the basic rules of chess. I apologize if there's some lag in the stream here.
Music licensing
It's out of our
reimagined.
control. So I play bishop d6. Is he gonna play rook e3? Rook e3? No, rook e3 I just take back, queen takes king f1, and he just gave his rook 2 pawns. This looks good for us here. We have 2 pawns, dominating position here. Where is he going with that? Where is he going with that rook? Where is he going with that rook? Play knight f4.
Artlist.io.
Question the rook, we're interrogating him. Serious interrogation going on here. It's not going to end up well for him. Look at his bishop on C. Look at his rook on A, the sleeping. Didn't come to the game.
Music licensing
Guy forgot to
reimagined.
develop his pieces. Alright. This rook looks a little bit funny on e4, to be honest. It looks funny. He doesn't really have any threat.
Artlist.io.
I just move my king. Alright, let's play the sneaky move. Setting up a trap for him now. Maybe I'm gonna play knight d2 and trap this rook here, knight d2. Maybe he had this rook e3 with some counter. Play takes, queen e3, and then he would take the knight on d2.
Music licensing
So king h1 is like a prophylactic move. I want to play knight d2 and step away from that.
Artlist.io.
Alright, what garbage is this man playing here? Knight f8. He's trying to unravel his pieces. Then I could play knight d2.
Music
Attack his rook.
licensing reimagined.
Rook doesn't really have any squares. Let's take it. Alright, so if anyone's new here, drop a comment in the chat. Someone asked you going to do a tail this video. I know what you're talking about, but explain to me and I will give you an answer. Tail is of what?
Music licensing reimagined.
He's going back. Give me the rook. Let's see if he wants a friendly trade. A friendly trade of queens. Friendly trade of queens. Let's see what he wants.
Artlist.io.
Joshua Iglesias. Now, who may that be? Who's this Joshua Iglesias? Can I play d5 or maybe knight
Music
c4 is
licensing reimagined.
knight e4 gonna d knight c4 I like knight c4. Now Daniel Naritsky, unfortunately, he is no longer with us. He recently passed away. A tragedy, but he was a very good player. He was very talented grandmaster, very strong, very talented, and he was a very good teacher. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us.
Artlist.
I can actually play knight d6. If he takes my queen, I take his queen with check. Alright. But Daniel the skill was very good. Very good.
Music licensing
this.
reimagined.
No, I don't necessarily have to take it. In fact, if I play knight d6. No, knight d6 he maybe wants knight b3. Knight d6 he wants knight b3. Let me take this. Do I have any answer? No, let's take this. Next, give a check on c7.
Artlist.io.
So I guess Naritsky would beat this Joshua Iglesias, so I don't know who is that. Never heard. Name sounds familiar though, so maybe if you explain me who exactly is that, I might know in a little bit more
Music
detail.
licensing reimagined.
I just go with my pawn. Alright, seems like the connection is back to normal in the stream. That's very good. I think 96. Okay, 96 he'll move his bishop h6. How do I best convert the advantage? Shouldn't b7 is hanging? I would ideally like to just force through my pawn.
Artlist.io.
I can do this. D6. Let's defend the pawn. Simple
Music
procedure.
licensing reimagined.
Now push d7. You can take on b7. I mean, no big rush here. Usually when you have a material advantage, it's more important to consolidate the position to stop your opponent's ideas rather than to force anything. Let's improve my knight. Comes to e7, b6. Then I push my pawn d7. Tier list on openings are the most
Music licensing reimagined.
I don't think there's any tier list openings. I mean, all of them are quite similar. Let's take this free pawn.
Artlist.io.
How do we... Let's take this pawn. Take the
Music
bishop, I mean.
licensing reimagined.
Sure. Take the rook. I will play b5, b4. Yeah, let's play b5 and we force my pawn through a takes a6, and he can stop both of the pawns. Maybe not even one he can stop.
Artlist.io.
How do we convert this? Easily can play rook b1. I can play 7. The bishop takes.
Music
Rook
licensing
b7.
reimagined.
I'll take here, so we have a rook and a pawn. Okay, good. Seems like a decent game. Let's try a new one. Alright, playing someone here. Let's try the Karukan. Very solid and stable
Artlist.io.
Karukan. Let's try the bishop f5. G4s. Quite aggressive line. So this line is why it's trying to be very aggressive early on.
Music licensing reimagined.
b6. This looks very strange play. I think I'm gonna play knight 7. This looks completely fine for me here.
Artlist.io.
So I wanna play c5 next, or so on. Plays knight c3,
Music licensing
making
reimagined.
c5 a little bit harder. I'll play a6. The idea that when I play c5, he doesn't have this b5 square. Okay, c5 he can take, but I'll play knight c6. Position looks fine. Bishop d3.
Artlist.io.
I believe we have to... take on d3. We take on d4. Take on d3.
Music licensing reimagined.
Check in the 6. Let's take care. I don't think he'll be quick enough to give any checkmate to anyone. Open up the position. I'm thinking to put this knight to c6, because I don't want my bishop to stay closed.
Artlist.io.
My king might be a little bit fragile. Could he have played knight 6? I'm not sure. He probably could have had his knight 6. Let me take care to immediately get rid of his bishop. Immediately play
Music
knight c6.
licensing reimagined.
Get my knight out. My king is a bit unsafe. So I have to be careful. Probably I will castle queen side as well if I could.
Artlist.io.
What's this queen e3? Huh. I get out queen f5.
Music licensing reimagined.
Want to get bishop c5 in with tempo. And I could castle along. Maybe convert on knight d5, e5. No, knight d5, e5, rook d5. I don't think that should work, no. Maybe give him some compensation, which should be fine for me. Okay, he tries it. He tries it. The real question is if I could play bishop c5 here with tempo. If I could play bishop c5 here, that might be good. Now bishop c5, queen b3.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let me take this here and see what's the queen. If rook d5, queen e2. e6 he plays directly. Okay. But I don't think this. I should really cast a lot of danger here. Okay, I'm up a piece for the moment here. So if I consolidate, should be completely fine.
Music licensing reimagined.
King b1. Move of cowardice. He has admitted defeat. Bishop c5, develop with tempo.
Artlist.io.
So if we have any new viewers here, be sure to
Music licensing reimagined.
type in chat. He's thinking, he's taking some time. Taking some time. It's always good when the opponent's confused. Queen b3. Alright, so we have a piece here. But nevertheless, that means we have to be even more careful.
Reimagined.
When our opponent is down material, they're trying all kinds of things to get in the game. If I take here, knight takes. Yeah, I don't want this knight to come there. It's a little bit unpleasant, this pawn here. Attacking the pawn. Can I play this knight d4? Could be an interesting move. What's this?
Artlist.io.
What's this? Okay, now I have a full rook. Queen b6, he takes 96.
Music licensing reimagined.
This king, do I have rook takes h4? Maybe I have rook h4, queen e1. Let's try this. His back rank is a little bit weak. He has to probably play rook f1. Rook d1 he played. Again, he's not threatening anything. Rook d4, queen, let's take this. If I take this 96, it's unpleasant. Question is, can I play queen d2? Queen d2, rook d2, rook h1. Let's try queen d2. Double attack on the rook and the knight.
Reimagined.
This could be working very nicely. So if he takes rook h1 and it's going to be mate. This looks like it could be a tear, guys. c3, I expected that move. I take his knight. C takes. And I take here. Take his dangerous f pawn and up a rook.
Music licensing reimagined.
He wants rook c1. But I'm not gonna allow any tricks like that. My rook will come to h6, come to c6, defend any action. So I'm up a clear rook. And converting this won't be any problem at all. Have a clear rook, in fact, he doesn't even have a pawn for the rook. Okay, come rook c6. Give my king some extra cover. So guys, if you're new here, I'm International Master Alan-Safar Ramoutar from the island of Trinidad and Tobago. With that, we got to win here. Quite easy game. It's nothing much to discuss. Let's take a look at it.
Music licensing reimagined.
So let's see how we play the opening. So bishop g6, he was trying to, knight e2, he's trying to go after my bishop. I played h5, knight f4, he's attacking the bishop and the pawn on h5. Knight e7, I believe, was the most normal move. Now if he takes on g6, I'll take back with the knight. And if he takes here, I'm not worried, my rook will take back. This pawn is hanging. His position is self-destructing. So play knight c3. And I played a6. Apparently I could just take and just move my bishop back to h7. I preserve the strong bishop. The bishop d3, then I could go c5. Very interesting.
Music licensing
I played a6 with the idea that I wanted to stop any piece of his from coming to b5 before I play c5. Now I played this, I struck. I took, and I came out with this knight. Apparently the other knight was best. I wanted this knight to open up my bishop. So if I would have went with the other knight, why could he not castle here? Simply queen c7, castle long. This knight takes, knight c6, queen e3, play this d4, and queen f5, okay. I missed that.
Music licensing reimagined.
Well, takes, he went in, he sacrificed a piece and played e6, but here I would simply castles. I thought he should have done this perhaps. This on the other hand was not so clear. What's going on here? I castled queen set, it was good. Bishop c5, I developed with
Artlist.io.
tempo. I played knight d4. Here I have bishop d6, looks very strong. Takes, take here. And we have king c7 attacking the knight. And he sacrificed here. He took here. And I hit him with two brilliant moves in a row. Boom. Brilliant move. Can't take the rook. Use your mate. And then here we hit him with another brilliant move in a row. Queen d2. Attacking the knight and the rook. Okay, he had to find him with queen f3. He didn't score it. Then I played this. He played c3 and I simply took here. and I went on to this a little bit. Rook c1, and I can't move here because of queen g3 check. When the rooks, I've had to come up with my king.
Music licensing reimagined.
But everyone here just quite easily resign. I'm of a clear rook, and my king is defended from any threats. What do you guys think of that game? So if we have anyone new in chat here, drop in a message, a comment. Let me know where you guys are from. Anything like that. Alright, so we didn't have such a long stream today. I didn't plan to do too long. I wanted to be very consistent, keep in tune with the viewers.
Artlist.io.
So we should have a new video dropping either today or tomorrow. We'll see. On a good game and beating the Perk and Modern defense. If you guys have any questions, you're free to ask it now. If not, I'll be the end for today. So again, I hope everyone is studying their chess and a successful new year. Set a study plan in place. And remember, as I say, always say my recommendation in chess, the order of priorities is very important. Get your calculation up, get those tactics done, pattern recognition, then your positional chess, your strategic chess, and only after that, then you should worry about your opponents. So if you cannot see mate in 2, what sense it makes learning some 20 moves of opponents?
Artlist.io.
So, alright, thank you everyone for tuning in today. We had some new viewers here, very good. So with that, we will see you all and you all have a good one.